Welcome. We're back again. We've got some mental weather with some mental conditions. This camp is going to be something else. I'll catch you all on the other side. What's up, guys? We're en route to Snowdonia. Been checking out the webcam, so we've got a nice blanket of snow to play with. Got the crampons, got the pickaxe. Pickaxe is more of a tool for aim or tent. Right then, the hike begins. I'm currently eating this dusty sausage wrap I bought from the garage. It's got no butter. No red sauce, it's just dry sausage. Ooh. That's a white over. So, plan is, I'm going to assess the wind up there on top of the garn. Once I have summited, if the wind is pitchable, I'm going to summit camp. If it's a bit hairy, I'm going to drop down into one of the craggy bits on the plateau between the Devil's Kitchen and the Glidders. So, we'll see what the crack is. So, I'm just walking. I've got this panoramic view in front of me. And I'm sat here, and I can't put my finger on whether I feel like I'm in The Witcher or The Lord of the Rings. I'm leaning more towards The Witcher. I don't know what it is, I think it's the colour or something that's just pipping it to the post for me. I'll show you now what I mean. It's like, if you've watched both, it's a bit different. Have a look. I feel like Lord of the Rings, away from the Hobbit stuff. It's more open plains and dark mountains, where in The Witcher it seems to always be snowing, like it's winter. So, for me, this is more Witcher universe. Toss a coin to your Witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty. Sorry, I'm just stimming. I figured out why I think it's witchery. So in the Lake District, if you search it up, there's a place called Bleetarn, and there's a scene filmed in The Witcher that is literally on Bleetarn, and it's where they're training, and they're like jumping between rocks and things. So I'm just opening the gate, and this is very similar sort of landscape, so I think that's what it is. Because I'm a top tier nerd, I'm going to try and recreate the scene. It's not the exact, obviously not the same place, because it looks so familiar and similar. I'm going to do a little nerd bit here now. So I hope that lived up to what I wanted it to look like. In the actual scene, they do like hopscotch on some stones, but that was all like dodgy sand. That helicopter is circling around the Glidders. Now, I'm not sure. From here it looks grey. And the mountain rescue one, I'm sure is orange and white. So I'm trying to figure out if that's some sort of military helicopter. It could just be that the floor's white and everything and it's reflecting up and it looks grey. So I've had to cramp on up because it is literally thick ice underfoot. It just all of a sudden went path and then ice. It's like really hairy. But now I've got these on. It's the first time I'm using micro crampons, the little teeth ones. They're mint. Proper to the job. Just come across what? This is ice. Wow. Whoa, that's crazy. Whoa! Yo, that's sick. Look at that. That's mental. So it was definitely army, because that thing was extremely close to me then, and it looked phenomenal. It's not going to pick up on this, but I try my best to get as much clippage video as I could for you guys. Well, that doesn't look absolutely terrifying. They're snow clouds if I've ever seen them. We might be in for a bit more tonight. It was forecast for about an hour, but light snow. The colour of those clouds, that's anything but light. We've got Snowdonia in the background, currently on garn, and I've got a vast, like, panoramic view. I've got Triffid over there, Gliders, Snowdon, and then obviously the lesser known mountains that aren't part of the 3000. Well, this is a bit different to last time's cooking experience. For a start, my food is still pretty much frozen, which ain't great. Yeah, so that's going to take a while to defrost, and I'm sat in the tent, basically hibernating out of the elements. Last time I was sat out watching the sunset. Literally just opened the, basically like the chimney effect, just to get rid of any noxious fumes or anything. And my breath is already started coming out. That's the temperature difference. It's just that's mental, that is. So it's chill out time now. Just chilling, watching some Supernatural. Not sure if anyone knows what that is, but it's a banging TV programme on Prime Video. So yeah, the wind is calming down though, which is a good sign. It's forecast to calm down, so I'm happy about that too. Yeah, as I get a gust. Well, that's definitely something. Wow. Literally have panoramic views here. It's ridiculous. Some big thick clouds just gone over Snowdon, so that's caked. And I've got a feeling it's about to take my sunrise off me, which is not great. It's definitely going to stay clear over by Triffin. There's like a big thick band of cloud just literally appeared. So we've got LED of Vower here. These are Isle of Anglesey and the sea, obviously. And then you just loot round Yr Wydffa, Snowdon, whatever you call it. And there's our pitch, right in front of the glidders. Definitely warming up now. Sun's popped up over the glidders and I can actually feel the heat. Look at that. Rightio. Just dropping off in garn onto the plateau between the gliders and in garn. Did a bit of glissading there. I think I weighed too much, I couldn't really get a lick on. But he still got me a decent way without any effort, so I don't mind. But yeah, it's definitely easier to walk down a scree area in the snow than it is without. Oh, tell you what though, I'm hot. This is quite literally a winter wonderland. The snow is so deep and everything is just plastered in the snow. The sun's shining, the skies are blue. This doesn't happen often. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, that is rock solid. There's literally, that is thick. So we've got this beautiful little frozen pond here. And then right over there we've got Trifford poking out. Man. So this here is absolutely mental. This is like amazing during like the summertime. But as you can see, because of the way that the waterfall drips, all of the ice is just crystallised. And there's some really big shards. I'd say a good 6 foot shard at the top. I just couldn't do it anymore. I had to take my hat off. The hairline is cooked because I've had my hat on for so long. But it'll do. I look like that ginger guy that's like viral on TikTok that like just chills in the mountains and stuff. So something amazing's just started to happen. As I've literally am getting down to Linidwell, which is the end really. It started snowing. Just really finished it off nicely. Like real gentle snow. That's amazing. So, just got down to the bottom. Absolute gorgeous looking sausage roll. We have a chocolate brownie and then some apple juice to swill it down with. Call that a great end to a camp. I hope you all enjoyed. I did. It was absolutely stunning, and 2 of my buddies have just upgraded it to 4 season, so I've got a good feeling that the next camp might be 3 really cool tents. So stay tuned. Catch you next time.